my name is Alison Hatch. I live here at Northwood V and I am your resident advisor or RA. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and you can find me in apartment 2553. Anytime you want to contact me, you're welcome to stop by and say hello. Or if you have questions or concerns, probably the best or easiest way to reach me would be through email. You can email me anytime at alliehatch@umich.edu. I'm here to help you with your transition here at Northwood and just welcome you into the community. So you may have heard about Community Living at Michigan, or the CLAM. It's our list of policies here at Northwood that you signed and agreed to when you moved here. We're going to go over just a few of the ones that are the most important or the ones that we get the most questions about. If you'd like to go over the CLAM in full, you can go online and look at it and read all the policies there. So let's jump into the few most important ones. So first of all, we do have quiet hours here in Northwood. They're from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. every day. Because we are on-campus housing, there's no smoking allowed. Some items that you're not allowed to have in your apartment are humidifiers, pets, although fish are allowed, and of course emotional support animals also are allowed as long as you get them approved and go through that whole process. So just a few more things. We do have a guest policy. It's your responsibility to make sure guests are also following the housing policies while here. If they have a vehicle, they'll need to get a guest parking permit from the community center. And then I've also written the limits there of how long you're allowed to have guests. The roommate agreement is something you can go online and fill out with your roommate. We really recommend that to set up the expectations and boundaries ahead of time. It really helps you avoid future conflicts. Should you find yourself in a conflict with the roommate or anyone in the community, like a neighbor, you're welcome to reach out to me, the RA. And if we need extra help coming to a solution, we also can contact the hall director or HSCR or OSCR to help mediate the conflict. So this is my apartment, number 2553, the resident advisor apartment. I'm going to take you inside and show you around, just give you a little bit of a tour. So this is the inside of our apartment. Each one is a little different, has a different layout. Just a tip, there's not a ton of overhead lighting in the apartment, so I really recommend you look into getting some supplemental lighting like the lamps that we have here. Helps brighten things up. This is your front entryway closet by your door. There's a recycling bin as well as a fire extinguisher inside. If you have central air, you'll have a thermostat that looks like this. You can turn the heat on, the air on, or turn it off. You can turn the temperature up and down. We don't ever go lower than 55 just so the pipes don't freeze. This is your modem. It should be on your wall. You're going to need to buy a router to connect to it so that your apartment can have Wi-Fi. This is the kitchen. You have a sink, a fridge, freezer, stovetop, as well as an oven. I'm going to show you just where a couple things are and how they work. This switch here, if you turn it on, is the garbage disposal for your sink. And then also over here again, just going to show you real quick how to turn the stove on. You push it in, and when it hits the red, you'll hear clicking. It should light up and you can turn the heat on and then back off again. This is the fan on top of your oven as well in case you need to vent things if it gets too smoky. This is the basement. Here you should have a smoke alarm. I would check and make sure that it's working. You should also have one at the top of your stairs. So down here in the basement, you'll see these little yellow stickers on the floor that says this space must be kept clear. You want to make sure that anything you're storing in the basement doesn't touch these areas. You want to make sure that your water heater, your furnace, all of that stuff has nothing around it. You'll have a washer and a dryer as well in your basement. Each one might be a little different than the next one, but basically the most important thing is making sure that the lint trap right here in your dryer is clean after every cycle. Make sure you clean the lint out and then push it all the way back in when you're done. This is the bathroom. A lot of you have two different switches, one for the light, one for the fan. When you turn on the fan, it should sound like this. If it sounds really loud, make sure to contact maintenance. I'm really excited to be your resident advisor and get to know you better. Welcome to Northwood V. We love this community and I really hope you do too.